I want chocolate.
Well, I get the ball again.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Sometimes I seem to question you.
On first down, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Shotgun now, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You probably know who it was. No.
I kind of want to see this. Why did you fall? Why did you actually fall?
I think I was spamming on button.
Did I just hear that?
Hmm?
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison.
You could have
He'll
jumped
go
up.
down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the
Broncos.
if you want to run it now, you may very well have been fooled.
Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team should steamroll it.
I think this is because of arms. I want you to see that.
Zack,
Sometimes, though, they buy into it. And
we just want to make it clear on paper. No, we know who's the better team.
Look, my own guy starts blocking me right here. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Coincidence? I think not. Coincidence?
You guys are holding hands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Couple goals. And I just dive right here. It's like, hey, what's up, honey? No!
My boy's like doing like some 25 and
Understand, we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
You heard him straight.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Cosby? No Cosby?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Denver's offense taking the field here, and they have a developing situation at quarterback after the Week 8 loss to Indianapolis. After that game, Joe Flacco, he said, I'm not overly pleased with the play calling, more or less, not verbatim, but now they've got a situation where he's injured. Where do they turn from here, Charles?
Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? Because he wanted that offense to loosen up, and he wanted to be the guy to lead them. As it turned out, he was playing hurt, and now he's going to miss some time. So they'll have to turn to Brandon Allen, a young man out of Arkansas who has yet to take an NFL snap. And his stock in trade, intelligence, heady player, accurate thrower, they'll have to rely on that for a while, because Drew Lock, while eligible to come off of IR, he won't be ready right away. And they may have to promote Brett Rippon off the practice squad to be the backup.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Who gets the best head?
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. On third down, here's Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on down.
He's so old that he can't do anything.
Why you would do that? It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation. Maybe even fourth and inches. That's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ain't down but alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Play action, Allen. And that will be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On fourth down, on is Colby Wadman now to punt.
Oh, I'm telling you, I forgot.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. Taking it about the 36. And just shutting him off there. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over first and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for those trying to get to the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
This has to go down to one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Wait, you want to see something, Connor?
Family friendly. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's my arm. Ray's going to have reflux. Medical center.
Why are we having the same idea right now?
You know, injured players bad.
Hey, just say.
Yeah, we died, by the way.
Hey, just I just got 8. My brother's a cannibal. Family.
He says, looks for.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Can I get the ball, please?
I'm just going to hand you the ball.
Rodgers now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's first and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Just the screen.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Rodgers again now. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
No, I'm not just using this here. Inigo Simmons.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And all the way down inside the 5 to needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to not.
Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Is that okay if I is that okay?
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just going to gang up on the run and suck them down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Why are you running it? You shouldn't do this. You really shouldn't do this.
The Broncos had 15 4th-down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. They're going with Lindsey. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Tramon Williams, a veteran.
Hey, don't do it. If you do it, you're gay.
In the reverse card.
Nope. If you do it, you're gay.
Did you know Uno means no you?
If you know this is going on YouTube, you know this is going on YouTube. Because then everybody will see your rage quit.
No, I'm not really rage quitting, I'm just restarting the game.
For the 3rd time in a row?
Yeah, it's only the 2nd time.
Exactly.
I won't switch teams.
No.
Yes.
No, you're gonna be the Patriots and then.
How about this? I'll be the People's team.
No, you're not gonna rage quit, right, Zack?
No one's watching us, so there's
Please don't.
I'm gonna choose a different team.
He's rage quitting.
know. Eh. He said 0 because I don't have any friends. But actually, see how many people are watching now.
Yeah, but you know it goes on a YouTube channel so anyone can watch it, right? So everybody will go to YouTube.
Or you can do.
Huh?
You can do if you let this happen and you don't care.
No.
We all know you're gonna win. Can you at least give me the ball, like, let yourself get sacked? I just want to score one, that's all I want to do.
On the stop.
Please, come on. No matter what, even if I come back all the way, like, almost all the way. Once we get tied up, then you're allowed to.
I have to get one more time.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I just want you to get a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Take a play.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Crosby with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
I can't help what my team does.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And a little floater there is incomplete. Jeff Hireman, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
I got to look bad. He'll do the opposite of a blitz, actually.
What's the opposite? I'm not blitz.
Cover three.
I'm gonna do a cover 2 because that's the deep one.
Cover 2 sync? No, I said.
No, cover 1.
Over Storm Breeze.
Cover 1. I'm gonna do cover 1.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Ready?
Here's Lindsey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 balls.
This is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever.
I
know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
Go back and forth.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. A huge loss on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Oh, it's a third quarter.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
1%, 0%. 32%.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. And he floated one out there, incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. Third down here.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, this This secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Keep on spiking. Keep on spiking the ball.
I didn't want to do that because of that.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
It was a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Okay, stop at the 2-yard line. I'll talk to you.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, at least folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
Do you think that was a long?
I rate the girls.
Now from back at the 5.
You have to stay back. You don't even throw the ball. I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna protect you.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. Pulled it in. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed.
Keep the run
And
back.
look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they're able to swarm it behind the line. And this rough night continues. A loss of a full 3 yards. And now it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
Get that in. Get that in.
Just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Another run by Lindsey. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Allen off the play fake. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I don't know if you just watch touchdown.
I'm going to screen. Make sure they don't blitz to the left.
What is Zack?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
I'm going to make everybody blitz, so there's going to be nobody in the backfield. And then you're going to be able to pass it from the session.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, finish it. Okay. You're going to have to throw as soon as he gets in the middle.
Which one? Which one?
The right side.
Which one's right side?
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Quick stance. Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Throwing now is Allen. Blitz coming and down he goes. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. So they have now gone for it on fourth 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says go for it, you will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
The 15-yard line and then all the way back there. No, I'll let you go to the 15-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing now is Rodgers. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Okay, go to the 1-yard line and tackle me. I'm going to tackle you, okay? Go to the 1-yard line, okay? The 1-yard line, okay?
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Rodgers now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Rodgers on target here to Allison, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
What's he doing?
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now, just kneel the ball down. We can't spike it.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. They'll go again to Jones, and he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 2 disastrous running plays, and now they face a third and very long. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
They certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
It's like get on the 2-yard line and be like, juicy, right?
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it cost him. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Listen to you, bud. You're going to this quick.
60 or.
I don't think he'll be open quick.
Well, you're going to have to be open quick.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. He's going to float this one. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time.
And Ollie takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. From the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn. Darn right. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Again, it's Jones. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
We should totally cover it.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. So the safety, obviously a big play, but now the offense, maybe they feel pressure to score with the defense doing something like that.
And it's good pressure because they put them in a nice spot now, having scored the points on defense, turn the ball back over to them. You're right, there's pressure to score, but they feel good about their chances.
Good. They like that pressure. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Montravius Adams, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
The Broncos on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Allen to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah, okay, I'm listening on this one.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen.
2 pieces of candy bag.
Let's see. Don't. I got my haircut. That's cool. No, it's not. Oh, you quit it?
I did. Yeah, I'm giving you 2 pieces of candy for it, remember?
Quit the stream.
You should have stopped it. It was not good.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You was Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You